Welcome back to another episode of RealAssAffirmations podcast. I'm Chisa Brown, your favorite mental wealth lifestylist. And today I want to welcome you to Women's History Month. Every March, it has been deemed that it is Women's History Month. And this year, I want to do an acronym for the word woman. And this is my version of woman, what we mean, how important we are. And you don't have to agree with my version, but I think it's pretty damn good if I do say so myself. So let's start out with the W. Well-made. Now, I know that they said that man was made in God's image. But for some reason, people keep thinking God is a man. What if I told you God was a woman, honey, and we were made in her image? Now, you don't have to agree with that, but I'm just saying, women, we're just so awesome. I mean, and if you don't agree with it, then this is not the podcast for you. But we are so well made. We have all kinds of things literally inside us that allow us to create a whole nother creature. Okay? We can expand inward, outward, and there are things that we have to go through that the other, dare I say lesser species, do not have to go through. They cannot take these cramps. They cannot take these babies, honey. And then they have the nerve to not even go through menopause? What kind of bullshit is that? We are well made. Now, for the O, in general, women are optimistic. And you know why I say that? Because men fuck a whole lot of shit up. And we have to be optimistic that there will come a day when shit won't be so fucked up. I mean, that's just really what it is. Now, we literally bring these people into the world, and then they somehow seem to be able to take control and keep fucking shit up and telling us what we can do with our bodies. I see a problem with that. But I am optimistic that there will be some changes, that there will be some positivity. I am optimistic that there is an opportunity for us to continue to grow and to continue to find purpose in what we do and to continue to breed people who understand the importance of women. Now, we have to be optimistic because for some reason, these motherfuckers think that we don't deserve to get paid as much. They feel like we don't need to be on par with them. That's why there's still a fucking disparity in pay. But I digress because we're so optimistic. Now, our M, we are multidimensional. If you don't believe it, I want you to go to the beauty shop and I want you to see how a bitch transforms from regular plain Jane to somebody that looks like they walked out of a magazine. We will change our hair. We will change our makeup. We will change our clothes. Meanwhile, the men are over there with their same navy blues, blacks, and browns, and grays. But we will give you all the color, honey. We will one day look like a rag doll, and the next day, honey, you are paying us to walk across a runway. And then the day after that, we're going to pick the kids up from school, and we're going to do soccer. And then the day after that, we are going to the club, and we got on our freakum girl dress. We are multidimensional. We will change on you in a breath. That's what we'll do because we have all the dimensions. And yes, we can be a little ratchet if necessary, a little hood if necessary. And then we can also go and talk on the level that you need us to talk on. Because guess what? We have all the dimensions. And we know that what we say is important. Whether or not you believe that it is, I'm telling you that these multi-dimensional creatures, these women, oh my goodness, what they say is important, and you should listen to them and you should believe them when they tell you things that are going on because 9 times out of 10, they're right. But let's get to the A. This to me is like one of the most important things. I know you're probably thinking I'm going to say amazing, but I'm not. We are abundant. Do you understand? If there were no more women, you motherfuckers would cease to exist. You just wouldn't even be here because you would run out. Do you understand that the abundance that we give allows you to be great? Do you understand how many women are behind men pushing them on to be great? Do you understand how you couldn't even exist if it wasn't for a woman? The abundance that we have, it is in so many different areas. And sometimes it's not appreciated like it needs to be appreciated. But I am here to tell you that the abundance that a woman will bring into your life will be tenfold if you get the right woman. Get the right woman. That's all I'm saying. And then finally, the N in woman. We are not taking your bullshit. That's what the fuck we are. We're not taking your bullshit. And so I want this to be the type of Women's History Month where we say we are tired of the bullshit, where we're just like we are tired of the misogyny. We do not need you to mansplain now another motherfucking thing to us because we know what we're talking about. We need you to listen to us when we tell you the first motherfucking time. We need you to follow the directions that we said. We are tired of any fucking excuses that you have. You don't want to marry somebody? Get the fuck on. You don't want to have no baby? Get the fuck on. You don't want to pay no bills? Get the fuck on, because we are tired, okay? And we are not taking your bullshit anymore. That's what the N stands for, okay? Because some of y'all motherfuckers are negligent. And we need to make sure that we have the people in our lives that understand how complex, how hard it is to be a woman. And whether or not you, and I'm not want to get into the gender thing of whether you were born a woman, a natural woman, or whatever. I think if you identify as a woman, then you can understand the plight that women go through. And I do truly believe that there is a difference in between, you know, things that happen, because if certain things don't happen, like the aforementioned things, then, you know, there's a piece missing there that you don't have to go through. And I think when you are in a position where you could lose a piece of yourself and you understand how valuable that is, that's that woman piece. That's the piece that everybody needs to understand is there, which is why we don't have time to take your bullshit anymore. We're not going to do it. And when we really galvanize and we pull together the shit that we could do, and that's why I think that, you know, being a woman is a gift. And that's why so many people cherish women. I think that's why so many people want to become women. I think that once you make that decision that you are, you'll see your world differently, because it's not just through the gaze of somebody else. It is through the gaze of a person with perception, a person that understands growth, a person that brings things to life, a person that understands that abundance is something that should always be there as a mindset, that understands that optimism needs to be there because there is someone always there waiting to fuck something up. So I want you to enjoy this Women's History Month and everyone after this, because a woman is a treasure. A woman is something that you should always pay attention to. And that's on Real Ass Affirmations. So make sure you continue to give it to the people. Show up and show out. On what? On Real Ass Affirmations. Hey there, it's Chisa Penix Brown. I am your favorite mental wealth lifestylist, and I'm also the host of the Real Ass Affirmations podcast. And I want to let you know, podcasts cost money. Now, you might get them for free, which is a great thing, but I have to pay in order to make sure that you have all this great content. And I want to be able to keep doing that. But I would love to be able to get your support in order to make that continue to happen. So you can go to buymeacoffee.com/RA-affirmations, and you can donate on a, whenever you feel like it basis, or you can donate on a monthly basis and become a subscriber. So whichever thing floats your boat is going to be happy and make me happy, and we'll all be happy together, because I'm going to keep on giving you these great real ass affirmations, and you'll be able to support with not only your listens, but also with your dollars. And I appreciate every dime. So make sure you give it to the people literally, so we can keep on giving you these real ass affirmations.